First, female form Fürstin, plural Fürsten, from Old High German furisto, der Erste, English the first. A translation of the Latin princeps is a German word for a ruler and is also a princely title. Fürsten were, since the medieval period, members of the highest nobility who ruled over states of the Holy Roman Empire and later its former territories. Below the ruling Kaiser, a König A Prince of the Holy Roman Empire was the reigning sovereign ruler, monarch, of an imperial state that held imperial immediacy in the boundaries of the Holy Roman Empire. The territory ruled is referred to in German as a Fürstentum, the family dynasty referred to as a Fürstenhaus, and the descendants of the Fürst titled and referred to in German as Prinz or Prinzessin. The English language uses the term prince for both concepts. Latin-based languages also employ a single term, whereas Dutch as well as the Scandinavian and Slavic languages use separate terms similar to those used in German. Since the Middle Ages, the German designation and title Fürst refers to the highest members of the nobility who ruled over the Holy Roman Empire. Below the ruling Kaiser, a König, members of the nobility above the rank of Graf but below Herzog, a ruler, monarch. Use of the title in German. The title Fürst is used for the heads of princely houses of German origin. For the late Middle Ages it referred to any vassal of the Holy Roman Emperor ruling over an immediate estate, unless he also holds a higher title, such as Grand Duke or King. He will be known either by the formula Fürst von Plus, or by the formula Fürst zu Plus. These forms can be combined, as in von und zu Liechtenstein. The rank of the title holder is not determined by the title itself but by his degree of sovereignty, the rank of his suzerain, or the age of the princely family. The first ranked below the Herzog in the Holy Roman Empire's hierarchy, but princes did not necessarily rank below dukes in non-German parts of Europe. Likewise, the style usually associated with the title of Fürst in post-medieval Europe, Durchlaucht, was considered inferior to Hoheit in Germany, though not in France. The present-day rulers of the Principality of Liechtenstein bear the title of Fürst, and the title is also used in German when referring to the ruling princes of Monaco. The hereditary rulers of the one-time principalities of Bulgaria, Serbia, Montenegro, and Albania were also all referred to in German as Fürstin before they eventually assumed the title of king. Other uses in German. Fürst is used more generally in German to refer to any ruler, such as a king, a duke, or a fürst in the broad sense. Before the 12th century, counts were also included in this group, in accordance with its usage in the Holy Roman Empire, and in some historical or ceremonial contexts, the term fürst can extend to any lord. The descendants of a fürst, when that title has not been restricted by patent accustomed to male primogeniture, is distinguished in title from the head of the family by use of the prefix prince. A nobleman whose family is non-dynastic, i.e., has never reigned or been mediatized, may also be made a fürst by a sovereign, in which case the grantee and his heirs are deemed titular and nominal princes, enjoying only honorary princely title without commensurate rank. In families thus elevated to princely title in or after the 18th century, the cadets often hold only the title of count, e.g. Bismarck, Hardenberg, Eulenburg, but in a few cases the title of Fürst was shared equally by all male line descendants of the original grantee. Derived titles. Several titles were derived from the term Fürst. Reichsfürst was a ruling prince whose territory was part of the Holy Roman Empire. He was entitled to a vote either individually or as a member of a voting unit in the Reichstag. Reichsfürst was also used generically for any ruler who cast his vote in either of the Reichstag's two upper chambers. The electoral college is the college of princes. The specific title might be king, grand duke, duke, margrave, landgrave, count palatine, burgrave, imperial prince or imperial count. Usually included in this group were the Reichsständisch Personalisten, imperial princes and counts whose small territories did not meet the Fürstenrat's criteria for voting membership as an imperial estate, but whose family's right to vote therein was recognized by the emperor. Officially a prince of the church who voted in the electoral princely college, along with a handful of titular princes, might also be referred to as Reichsfürsten. Fürst was a hierarch who held an ecclesiastic fief and imperial princely rank, such as prince-bishops, prince-abbots, or headmasters of a Christian military order. Landesfürst is a princely head of state, i.e., not just a titular prince. A land was a geopolitical entity with statehood, whether fully independent or not. The term is sometimes translated as in states bound together only in a personal union. The joint ruler reigns as a Landesfürst in each of the realms under different titles and constitutions. Thus, e.g., the Habsburg emperors held a different regnal style in each of the Kronland realms. Kurfürst was a prince of the Holy Roman Empire with a vote in the election of the Holy Roman Emperor, as designated by the Golden Bull of 1356, or elevated to that status subsequently. Originally, only 7 princes possessed that right, of whom 4 were secular and 3 ecclesiastic. This prerogative conferred on its holders rank inferior only to that of the emperor, regardless of the specific title attached to each elector's principality. Kur is derived from kurfürsten, to choose properly in office of the empire rather than a hereditary title. During the long de facto tenure of the imperial throne held by the House of Habsburg, the electorates were less distinguished from other imperial princes by the right to choose an emperor than by the right to transmit the fief associated with the office to a single heir by primogeniture, originally unknown in Germany, rather than to divide lands among descendants in multiple appanages, allowing preservation of each elector's territorial integrity and power. Großfürst was a rare title in German-speaking lands, and was used primarily to translate titles borne by rulers outside the Holy Roman Empire. In 1765, Empress Maria Theresa proclaimed the Hungarian province of Transylvania to be a Grand Principality, whereafter it became one of the titles of the Emperor of Austria in 1804. Fürst Primas referred to the head of the member states of the Napoleonic Confederation of the Rhine established in 1806, then held by the Archbishop of Mainz, Karl Theodor Anton Maria von Dalberg. Today it is a rarely used episcopal title. Upon the elevation of the Erste Archbishop Christian August of Saxe-Zeitz to a prince of the Holy Roman Empire in 1714, his successors bear the title of a prince primate up to today. The archbishops of Salzburg still hold the title of Primus Germania, though their diocese is located in Austria. Origins and cognates. The word Fürst designates the head of a ruling house, or the head of a branch of such a house. The Fürst originates from ancient Germanic times, when the Fürst was the leader in battle. Various cognates of the word Fürst exist in other European languages, sometimes only used for a princely ruler. A derivative of the Latin princeps is used for a genealogical prince in some languages, but a prince of the blood is always styled prince, and Icelandic where Fursa is a ruler and a blood prince is prince, while in other languages only a princeps-derived word is used for both irrespectively. In any case, the original term may also be used.